ELI report. ELI report is a very powerful tool to help us apprehend, tackle strata documents and associated finances. Basically, we feed the software with all the strata docs that we have, and then it will treat it, and it will analyze it and present charts, and it will, most importantly, determine how this strata is actually compared to 60 other similar strata throughout the province within 3 years plus or minus. Meaning, if we have a high rise that is a concrete building of 25 floors, then ELI report, and this building has been built in 2000, this ELI report solution will actually compare this strata with 60 other concrete building strata that were built between 97 and 2003. And then it will provide some benchmark. So as we go through here, so it will determine the insurance budget, it will highlight maintenance fee, management fee, budget, cash reserve contribution. Basically what ELI report does, it compares the subject strata with 60 other similar strata that are plus or less 3 years old. So for example, if we're looking at a strata that is a concrete building of 20 stories that is being built in 2005, then ELI report will compare the finances of this strata with same concrete building that is a high rise that is been built between 2002 and 2008. So once we have fed the software with the strata docs, then it will produce those very comprehensible charts. So each chart will show us a meter. And do we want those meters to be exceeding all the time? No. We want to understand what is each meter. So the first one I'm going to be looking at is the annual cash reserve contribution. What is that? It is part of the maintenance fee that goes toward contingency reserve fund, so that you build savings, so when it's time to actually pay for maintenance and repairs, you can dig in this account to help you pay, as opposed to have a low contingency and have to propose special levy for each repairs and maintenance. So I like to see more than average. I like to see that enough of the maintenance fees going towards CRF. So that's the first chart I'm going to be looking at. Then the second one is the cash reserve balance. So I want also this chart to be on the higher side, because I want to see that this strata has more saving than other stratas. All right. So then those two qualify pretty well. Looking up at other charts, I'm not as pleased, because I see that the monthly management fee per unit is a lot compared to other stratas. Why is the reason? I don't know. I can just state that the management fee per unit is very much compared to other stratas. And then with maybe a different management company, more of that could be allocated towards annual cash reserve contribution. Then I look at the annual repair and maintenance budget, and I see that this building has a more than average 70% more annual repair and maintenance budget. Well, what is the reason? Why? Then the annual building budget per square foot is quite a lot too. So this is an expensive building to live in terms of building budget and management fees. And then utilities are also in those lines. So then that's not as good. So even if the first two checks were good, those ones could be improved, right? Lastly, it's going to show us the annual insurance budget, and this one is more costly in terms of insurance budget, even though the water deductible is actually quite low compared to other buildings, and same with the earthquake deductible and the flood deductible. So why is the insurance budget so much even though those deductibles are quite good? That's another thing I need to understand. So then, following the analysis of all the strata docs, we will gauge how healthy is the building envelope, building finance, and potentially not go for this building because it will be very costly in the future. For instance, depending on how much there is in contingency and what are the upcoming maintenance and repairs that were highlighted in the depreciation report. So then we have the data we're looking for in terms of, okay, if I buy this unit, I should have on the side 20 to 50,000 to potentially pay for special levies. So is it a red flag? The answer is, it is a red flag if you don't have the money. It is not a red flag if the unit sales price reflects the state of the strata compared to other units in different strata of the same neighborhood, and you have the money available to actually honor those payments. So bad stratas or not as good stratas should be identified, and once identified, depending on the buyer situation and the price of the unit, then a decision can be made. Strata documents are very important, not always easy to apprehend and analyze, and I hope this video series help. I'm available for any question you may have. Thank you so much. Good luck.